Peace offering. I know you've been on calls all day, but I thought maybe you could take a break and have a few bites with me.
We're on speaking terms. I'm a little surprised.
Well, there's no reason to live in an armed camp. I didn't sleep last night, in case you wondered. I know you'd never let any harm come to Lila, but it's just that I've never been apart from her before.
I realize that.
Tossed and turned all night last night, trying to decide how I felt about you. Whether I hated you or empathized with you on some level.
What'd you come up with?
A lot of regret. Not just because you took my daughter away from me. I took a really long look at my own actions. I saw how we broke that trust that we worked so hard to build. And I realized something last night. No matter what I said yesterday, I think I'd like to think that we could still be a team.
I had a rough night, too. Did some soul searching of my own.
There will always be this pull between us. Hear me? Whether I run away, whether we keep things from each other, it will always come back to this. I want to be with you. I need to be with you.
You know what? Not that I wouldn't love to sleep with you, Skye, but we need to be clear. It does not mean I will bring Lila Rae home.
I'm not going to lie to you. I did harbor some hope that if you felt close to me, you might bring your daughter home. It's not the only reason I wanted to sleep with you, but it certainly was a big part of it. Lorenzo, this isn't natural. A daughter should not be separated from her mother.
More than anything, I want our daughter back in your arms.
Then why don't you?
Am I supposed to conveniently forget that you've been conspiring against me with Rick Lansing?
I was scared. I didn't know who I could trust.
Or maybe this is all an act, and you truly despise me. Maybe you're just biding time, waiting for an opportunity to take our daughter away from me. Or worse.
I made a mistake. I should think you, of all people, can understand that.
I understand it. There are a lot of reasons why you should resent me. The loss of your other family, for one.
Family that I have with you and Lila means far more to me than anything I ever had with the Quartermains. If I resented you or despised you, would I have walked away from everything that mattered the most to me? Would I have stood by you through all the setbacks that we had? Would I still be standing here after you've taken my daughter off to God knows where? Lorenzo, I had a moment of weakness. You deceived me and the bottom fell out. But that doesn't change what's in my heart. It'll always be connected to yours. I'm afraid it always will be. I am in it for the duration. Can't you see that? No matter what you do, no matter what I do, you are it for me. So the ball's in your court. I'm sure you will do best. What you think is best for us and our daughter. And I have faith that you will bring her home.
Milo told me you're here.
To buy gourmet coffee, of course.
Well, then you can go and get some... Ask Benny, he'll get you some coffee.
Obviously, that was an excuse.
What are you going to do for you?
I'm aware that you plan to kill Lorenzo. Probably as soon as you can manage. I'm asking you not to.
I'm disappointed in you.
Excuse me?
Well, you always struck me as a kind of strong, confident, savvy lady, you know, in your face. I never pegged you as a type who would beg for the life of a scum like Agazar after the way he used you. And here you are, wanting to protect him.
Let me assure you, I want Lorenzo dead. Just not until I find my daughter. You know how they say eavesdroppers never hear anything good? Well, sure enough, Lorenzo overheard me betray him to Rick.
Not a smart conversation you want to have under Alcazar's roof. And I'll tell you right now, if you're going to trust Rick...
I don't. But when I found out that Lorenzo had been faking his brain injury, putting me and my daughter at risk, I was so furious I couldn't see straight. I wanted him to pay. A fact that registered loud and clear to Lorenzo. And he took my daughter. I don't even know if she's in the country.
It doesn't surprise me. But I'm sorry about that. I know how it is to be separated from a kid.
Then you can understand how desperate I am to have her back. But, Sonny, that may never happen if Lorenzo dies first. She may be given away to strangers, or I could lose her in any number of ways. So I am begging you, please, give me more time to convince Lorenzo that he can trust me. To persuade him to bring her home. And when that happens, I promise you, I will personally unlock that door for you to come in and do with him what you will.